So today, we ended up getting a brand new trailer from Escape from Tarkov about the upcoming wipe that's happening, 0.15, and it included a lot of information about the new content that's coming. And on top of that, they even gave us a date. For once, I swear this is the first time this has happened. They gave us a date of when the new wipe is going to happen. It's August 20th. So, yippee! Anyways, I wanted to go over some parts of the trailer that I thought were pretty cool or interesting. So, the first big thing we notice in the trailer is what looks like a downed system. It seems like the guy in the trailer is currently downed watching his friends fight, and his friends eventually die, but it looks like there could be a down state. Unless this is just purely for cinematics, which also could be true. Could just be showing off just for the sake of it being a trailer. The next thing we can notice throughout the entirety of the trailer is the factory rework, which looks insanely different than it did before. Like, we notice there's a bunch of new rafters in higher places, there's new underground areas, there's an outside area too. So it's going to make the factory a lot more expansive than what it was, and hopefully make it more than just what seems to be a TDM map at the moment. Throughout the trailer, we also get a couple shots at the new weapons that they're going to add and what they've teased before. So we've got the M60, the Mac 11, the Uzi, and the Desert Eagle, which the Uzi is just gonna be a 9mm SMG. I kind of wish it was 45 ACP, but you know. Then there's also the Mac 11, which I'm pretty sure this is separate than the Uzi, considering it looks like a different body. Then there's also the Desert Eagle, which seems that it's gonna be doing quite a bit of damage, as they shown in the trailer a clip of the Deagle shooting Killa in his face shield and taking him down. So that might just be for cinematics once again, but we will see on August 20th when the patch comes out. They're also showing off tripwires in the trailer, which I'm not a huge fan of player-placed IEDs like claymores or tripwires like this. It's just gonna lead to a bunch of situations where you're walking somewhere and just blow up, which I'm not too big of a fan of, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of this, but hopefully BSG make them not too broken. It looks like that you can use different grenades to set up the tripwire though. Like, you got the RGO, which is one of the impacts, which I'm hoping that all the tripwires have some sort of sound indicator when you trigger them, so you actually have time to get away, because it's going to be so annoying having to stare at the floor all the time looking for a tripwire just so that you don't hit it. It's just going to make everything a lot more annoying, I feel. Also, in what I've counted are two different spots in the trailer are bipods actually deployed and working. So in this shot, we have the M60 looks like it's mounted in a window frame on the bipod, just spraying at two different people running down the main road on reserve. And then in this other shot, which it looks like streets, I'm pretty sure it's streets, they have the DVL mounted up on the ground with this guy prone right here, and he's looking down the road with his bipod deployed. So I don't know what exactly the bipod is gonna do, if it's gonna help you steady your scope, which it seems like you already have a pretty steady scope, so I'm not too sure what it's gonna do. I just realized that I misspoke. I meant ground zero, not streets, just to clarify. Then also in this shot right here, it looks like we're getting a new veil or different attachments for the veil. And then in the shot right after, we get a visual of what looks like mortars raining down, which is going to be interesting. I do not know if those are player manned mortars or if that's just NPC manned mortars. I'm not too sure, But you can see this group of PMCs running through these mortars, and it doesn't look like they're getting hit by them. So it looks like they're not going to have fragmentation, but it looks like you're going to have to get more directly hit by them for them to do anything to you. And then right here's the clip of the Desert Eagle shooting through Killa's face shield. You can tell it's hitting his face shield because of the sparks coming off the helmet, which he shoots 3 shots into him and then it kills him. So either that his health was set lower for this clip in the trailer, or the Desert Eagle is going to have some hard hitting rounds. And then at the very end right here, we get our first in-game shot of Partisan. Looks like he's stalking this group of PMCs. So that might go on the bad PMC karma system, where maybe if one PMC in the group has bad karma, Partisan might hunt down the entire group, or maybe he just might target the one person out of that group who has the bad karma. But also, other things that Partisan is going to be able to do are things like setting up trip mines, or not exactly trip mines, but explosives in dead bodies that if you have bad karma and you go to loot the body, you have a chance just to explode. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I noticed in this trailer. So Wipe is coming, once again, August 20th. That is what they announced on their official Twitter. And as well, Twitch drops will be coming on August 23rd. So look forward to that. But yeah, later.